It's been 2 years since I purchased this, my NordicTrack S22i. I've used it lots. So in this updated review, I'm going to tell you the bits that I'm really happy with, the bits I'm not so happy with. And after 2 years of using NordicTrack exclusively, do I regret selling my Peloton? Let's find out. Now, I'm all in, as you can see. And one of the first things I want to talk about is software updates. We live in a world where software is just so important to us. Our phones, more lately even our cars, even my dishwasher will send me a message when it's finished its cycle. If I'm out, I can then message the kids and tell them to empty the dishwasher, and then when I get home, I can tell them again in person. And I think companies know these days we don't want static products anymore. We want to buy something and then we want the user experience to keep improving the longer we own the item. And one of my favorite things about the S22i are these software updates, whether they're in the form of new rides, new yoga workouts, new strength workouts, or improvements to the user interface. And this may be a little exclusive for you. Feel free to pause the screen if you want to read this in full. I fitted calling this binge while you burn. And I did ask them which streaming services are coming, whether it's like Netflix, Disney Plus, etc. And they haven't disclosed the information yet, but you will be able to watch TV shows, your favorite TV shows, whilst using these machines. Now, I have slightly mixed feelings about this because the coaching is absolutely excellent on the bike and the tread and the rowing machine. But there are times also when I don't want the coaching. I might want to just watch something while turning my legs over, maybe some zone 2 training, without having to look at the blank screen or quite the boring screen of a manual workout. Next software feature I really like is the auto adjust feature. So workouts will come in beginner, intermediate or advanced. And on other machines, if you're an intermediate or a beginner and you want to do an advanced workout, it's probably going to put you on your backside if you can do it at all. With the auto adjust feature, what that means is the workouts will be set to your level. So if I jumped on a beginner ride, that would be too easy for me. I can change the setting of the ride to make it slightly harder, and that will carry on throughout my next workout. If I jumped on an advanced ride, it will remember those settings and it will pull back the difficulty of an advanced ride to make it more achievable for me. It's a really good feature which opens up all of these workouts for you, all 17,000 workouts, and doesn't mean you're just stuck to workouts that match your current ability. And in addition to that, the more workouts you do, the more it understands the type of workouts you like, and when it shows you featured now or up next for you, it will be along the lines of things that it knows you like already. And this means you haven't got to spend loads of time finding content. On the next software iteration, I'm hoping the search function gets a little bit better because it does work. You can find things with the search function. It's just a little bit clunky, but I barely have to use it anyway because everything on here is pretty much tailored to what I want to do anyway. And the bike will also match the terrain. So if the terrain's flat, then your ride will be flat. If the terrain goes uphill, the bike will lean back and pedaling will get harder to simulate going up a hill. And conversely, if the terrain is downhill, I mean, life's a breeze. It gets easier to pedal. But the point is, whatever the terrain's doing on the screen, it will be matched by the bike, which is a really good feature. Next is subscription value. As you've seen, I've got the S22i in here. I've also got the NordicTrack 1750, commercial 1750, a great treadmill. I've got the app running on the television here, or you can use it on your phone or a tablet, of course. And then I've got a rowing machine. And all of this is covered under one subscription. So if you start with a buy, for instance, and then decide you want to add a treadmill or a rowing machine, then you don't need extra subscriptions for extra devices. And you also get 5 users within your account as well. Now you can either pay monthly, it works out about £30 a month for a subscription, or around $40. However, if you start this way, I would say look out for the sales because they have several sales per year. And in the last sale, I picked up a 2-year membership for £17 a month. And that is exceptionally good value. And this leads me on to number 5, and probably my favorite thing about iFit software, and that is these outdoor fitness workouts. Now, Peloton got me into connected home fitness. I am a huge Peloton fan. They have 2 studios, one in the UK, one in London, and one in New York. and they are static environments, and you're relying on the kind of the energy of the instructor for your workout, which is fine. They are very, very good at it. However, after sort of 400 plus rides, I even went to London and did a live ride in London studio. I'd kind of had enough of that kind of same environment all the time. They have limited outdoor workouts as well, but nothing like these. And this is where iFit really shine, because not only have you got the engagement of the instructors. This is Ashley, she's one of my favorites. Very jolly, very knowledgeable, and really quite an inspirational person as well. You've also got fantastic locations for all the workouts. They're just superb. You could be in Morocco one day, you could be in Europe another day, you could be in Africa another day. You will not run out of places to go and explore. In fact, when I bought the S22i, my first S22i, my intention was to make a comparison video with Peloton and then just sell the S22i on. And as you can see, it was the S22i remained, and it is down to this content, or largely down to this content. And as you can see from my home gym, I don't have room to store lots of equipment. So everything that's in here needs to be items that I use and use on a daily basis. And if you're thinking about buying any NordicTrack equipment, whether it's a bike, a treadmill, or a rowing machine, for instance, I'll put a link in the description. That will take you to the best price on NordicTrack's website, and it also helps support the channel, which is greatly appreciated as a creator. So thank you very much. So in conclusion, the 22-inch screen on this bike really suits the dimensions of the bike. You can get a slightly smaller screen, or you can go up to the 27i if you want the large 27-inch screen. And out of all the fitness bikes I've had in this gym, I've probably had about 10 through here. It's always the S22i that prevails. I really think it's a superb exercise bike. It's also very time efficient. These are e-bikes, and we love riding these as well, especially in the warmer months. But it takes me at least half an hour to get these bikes loaded onto the car and get to our nearest location where we can get some really good miles in. With this bike, if I want to do a half an hour ride on here, it takes me 5 minutes to put my PE kit on, and that's it. The ride takes 35 minutes from start to finish. This is a really time efficient way to get exercise in. When I used to go to a gym, it used to take me 25 minutes to get to the gym, get changed, work out, get back again. A 30-minute gym session in the gym I used to go to, probably around 90 minutes. If you're short on time, this is an exceptionally good way to get fit and get fit quickly. If you want to watch more on the S22i, then watch this video I'm going to put up here. And if you want to see my comparison video between this, the S22i, and the Proform Studio Cycle as well, then watch this video down here. I hope you found this video useful, and as I've mentioned, I'll put a link in the description to take you to NordicTrack's website, and that also helps support the channel, which is really appreciated. And until next time, see you soon.